Hello lovely people, I hope you're all well today. Welcome to a short and sweet writer stretch, or for anybody else who's sitting at a desk and typing all day long. Whether you're doing this at the beginning of your day to gain more inspiration and creative energy flowing through your body, or in the middle of the day to take a break, or maybe at the end of your day to start winding down and stretching out those tired muscles, I hope you enjoy it. So we'll begin by coming to a comfortable seated position on your mat, however that looks for you. Sitting tall through the spine, closing down your eyes and connecting to the breath. Nice long inhales and nice long exhales. Feeling your chest rise and fall. And maybe you'd like to set an intention for your writing today, or to sleep on and think over subconsciously for tomorrow. It can be anything, as small or big, as broad or specific as you like. And just repeat it over mentally, letting yourself absorb it through this practice. Opening up your eyes again, we're just going to do a few gentle shoulder rolls. So inhale, drawing your shoulders up towards your ears, and exhale, rolling your shoulders back and down your spine. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more. And then interlace your hands. Bring them behind your head, and we're just going to do a gentle neck stretch and back of the body by gently rolling through the spine, drawing your chin towards your chest and using the gentle pressure of your hands to draw your neck around and your body just rounding through the spine. And inhale, slowly rise up. Take your right hand to your left knee. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Bring that left hand behind you and twist round to the left. Inhale, reach the crown of your head tall. And exhale, see if you can twist a little deeper. And exhale, coming back through center. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Right hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, twisting round to the right. Inhale, reach the crown of your head tall. And exhale, see if you can twist a little deeper here. Then come back through center. We're going to come into a child's pose at the back of our mat. You can either do a wide leg child's pose with your toes together, your knees wide apart, or bring your knees together for a narrow legged child's pose, whatever feels more comfortable for you. So find your leg variation, sit your hips back to your heels, Stretch your arms out long and then bring your hands into a prayer position. Forehead down to the mat and bring your hands behind your head for a nice opening up through the underneath of the arms and the shoulders. Stretch your arms out long, and then we're going to thread that right arm underneath your left armpit and bring your right ear and shoulder down to the ground for a little twist here, opening up through the back of that right shoulder. And you can either keep this pose more active with your arm outstretched in front, or just bring your elbow down to the ground for a more relaxed variation. Gently unravel yourself. We'll twist round to the other side, so threading that left arm underneath your right armpit, bringing your left ear and shoulder down to the ground, opening up through that left shoulder. Taking the more active or more relaxed variation of this pose. Gently unraveling yourself, and then you're going to push your hips up to the sky, walk your hands to the top of your mat, and melt your heart down to the ground for a puppy pose here, opening up through the chest. Nice long deep breaths. And inhale, you're going to gently walk your hands back up, coming into a tabletop position with your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And we're just going to do a little wrist stretch here. So bring your fingertips towards your body and just push your hips back a little bit to stretch the underneath of the arms and your wrists. Option to just rock forward and back here if that feels nice, or you can just stay in stillness. And then flip your hands over, backs of the hands onto the mat, and just same here, drawing your hips back ever so slightly, or option to just rock forwards and back, opening up through the front of the arms. Coming back into an all fours position. We're going to do a couple of cat-cows here just to warm up through the spine. So inhale, lower your belly, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest, pushing the ground away from you. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Inhale, lift And exhale, round. We'll do one more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Nice. And here we're just going to tuck under the toes and push our hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Feet hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. And drawing the navel to the spine to engage through the core. Grounding down through the balls of your feet and the finger pads. And trying to draw your sit bones up towards the sky. You can take a bend in your knees if you need here. You want to keep your spine nice and straight. Nice long breaths. Option to take a little shake or nod of the head. Or maybe mindfully pedaling out those legs. Bending through one knee and then the other to open up through the backs of the legs. And then inhale, we're going to step the right foot in between the hands, lowering down the back knee, making sure that your knee and ankle are in alignment, and sweeping your hands up for a low lunge. Really drawing the navel to the spine here, lifting through the lower belly. And then placing that right hand down on the ground and sweeping the left arm over towards the right, stretching all through the left side of the body here. Planting the hands back down to the ground, tucking under the back toe, and stepping it back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the right foot in between the hands, lowering down the left foot in between the hands, lowering down the back knee, and sweeping the hands up for a low lunge. Really lifting tall, just like a tree. Placing the left hand down on the ground and sweeping the right arm over towards the left to open up through the right hand side of the body. Placing the hands back on the ground, tucking under the toes and pushing the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Nice. Taking whatever you need here. Strong through the feet and the hands. Then inhale, we're going to slowly walk the feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Taking a generous bend in the knees, grabbing hold of each elbow and just hanging here in ragdoll. Opening up through the back body. Option to take a little sway side to side. Really hang here. Let gravity open up the back of your body. And then we're going to interlace the hands behind your back and try and draw them back and over your body, opening up through the shoulders. And maybe you'd like to take a bend in the knees, drawing one shoulder towards that bent knee, and then the other. Or just hang, whatever feels nice for you. And then gently planting the hands on the ground, step it back into a high plank and just take a breath here. And slowly with control, hugging your elbows into your torso, lowering down onto your belly. We're just going to undulate in cobras here. So you bring your hands a bit out and above your mat. You can either be on your fingertips or the palms of your hands. And we're just going to inhale, lift the chest, lift the shoulders, gaze forwards. And exhale, release back down to the ground. Just gentle back bends here. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Then bring your right forearm into the center line of the mat and reach back with your left hand to grab the inside of the left ankle and just gently draw the left heel towards your bum. Just opening up through the front of that left leg here. Just a gentle stretch. And really pushing up through that right forearm. Exhale, gently release that leg back down, bringing the left forearm into the center line of the mat, reaching back with your right hand, and drawing the right heel towards your bum. Same on this side. Pushing up through that left forearm, and gently stretching the front side of that right leg. Exhale, gently lowering the leg down, rolling onto your back. We're going to find a reclined pigeon here. So bring your right ankle to the top of your left knee and interlace your hands behind your left leg, your left hamstring. And just gently try and draw that left thigh towards your body. Opening up through the right glute. Taking nice deep breaths here. Exhale, gently unravel yourself, and we'll do the same on the other side. So bring your left ankle on top of your right knee, interlace your fingers behind your right hamstring, and gently drawing that right thigh into your body, stretching the left glute. Nice. Now gently unravel yourself. Hold the outside of your feet and come into a happy baby pose here. Trying to keep your lower back on the ground and drawing the knees into the armpits. Just a gentle stretch here. And option to just take a little sway side to side, massaging the lower back. Just a nice stretch to open up through the hips. When you're sitting all day at a desk, your hips can get very tight, so it's good to open them up. And then exhale, coming into Shavasana. Stretching your legs out long in front of you, a little bit more than hip width apart. Placing the back of your hands down on the ground, a few inches out from the body. And closing down your eyes. Letting go of control over your breathing. Coming back to that intention you set at the beginning of the practice. And repeating it mentally. Relaxing your entire body. And absorbing all the goodness of the practice today. If you have longer, you're welcome to stay in Shavasana. If not, I invite you to just take a little bit of movement into the fingers and the toes. Option to just gently rock your head side to side, giving the back of your head a little massage. And then when you're ready, gently rolling over onto your right hand side into a fetal position. And keeping your eyes closed, gently making your way into a comfortable seated position on your mat. Growing tall through the spine. Taking your hands into prayer position at the heart center. And thank yourself for doing something nice for your mind, body, and soul. As we open up ourselves physically, we become receptive to creative inspiration. Bring your hands to your third eye. Thank you so much everyone for practicing with me today. I hope you're all feeling inspired and more open, and your creative energy is flowing freely through your body. I hope you all enjoyed it, and please give me any feedback or thoughts. Thank you very much.